Welcome back, student. I welcome you all on my channel. Today we are going to study Missile Man of India, chapter 8, page number 63. The Missile Man of India. And we all know very well that Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is known as Missile Man of India. Alright? So let's begin. Before you read, who was the first president of India? You have to tell me, student, do you know who was the first president of India? If you know, then reply in chat box. I'm waiting for your answer. Do you know that the former president of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, was also a great scientist, and you know he is 11th president of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. And he was not only the president of India, he was the great scientist of India. Okay? Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is also known as the Missile Man of India, and let me tell you that he is known as the Missile Man of India. Okay, what is a missile? Missile is a kind of weapon that is controlled by remote. Okay, and he is known as that weapon man of India. He was the 11th president of India, and I had already discussed that he is 11th president of India. He as well as an accomplished scientist. Accomplished means here skilled, right? He is skillful scientist. You can say that he is proficient scientist. All right. The full name of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was Abdul Pakir Janulabuddin Abdul Kalam. Right. So you have to learn the full name of the Abdul Kalam. Abdul Pakir Janulabuddin Abdul Kalam. And he was born on 15th October 1931. When he was born on 15th October 1931. And Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was born at Rameshwaram. Where is Rameshwaram? It is in Tamil Nadu. And his father was a boat owner, right? His father is having a boat who ferried Hindu pilgrims from the Rameshwaram temple in Tamil Nadu. Okay? What's the meaning of ferried? We had already discussed in the classroom. Yes, the meaning of ferried is to carried persons or goods from one place to another, right? So his father was transporting persons from Rameshwaram, right? From the Rameshwaram, and and who were that persons? That persons were pilgrims, right? Who were pilgrims? Pilgrims means people going to holy places, or you can say worshipper that visit from one place to another place is known as pilgrim. All right, and it's a temple in Tamil Nadu. The next one is, as a child, Kalam worked as a paper boy after school to support his father, right? As a child means when he was a small child, Kalam was working as a paper boy after school. Whenever he finished his school, he just worked as a paper boy. He was selling the paper door to door, right? Why he was doing so? He was doing so that he can support his father. He had 4 brothers and 1 sisters. How many siblings? How many siblings were there with Kalam? He had 4 brothers and 1 sister. All right. He went on to study physics. And graduated from the Madras University. He went to Madras University to study physics, and he just want to graduate. Okay, he wanted to become a fighter pilot. He wanted to become a fighter pilot. He was more interested in that profession. He studied aerospace, means it is a science of flying. All right, especially it is related to space. He studied aerospace engineering, right, and also completed a PhD. PhD is a kind of educational degree, right? Also completed a PhD degree in physics to become a scientist, right? Kalam was the project director at the Indian Space Research Organization. What was Kalam? What was Kalam in ISRO? Kalam was the project director. Kalam was the project director in the ISRO. All right. What was the Kalam that time? He was the project director at the ISRO. All right. What is the full form ISRO? The full form of ISRO is Indian Space Research Organization. He led many projects there. Alright, where? In ISRO. In ISRO, he led many projects. He extremely successful in each of them. In 1970, Kalam directed two projects. What were that two projects? The two projects were the Project Devil and the Project Valiant to develop missiles. Rohini 1 was launched, means Rohini 1 is it's the name of a missile, and it was launched under his leadership. It was began under his leadership. All right. The Agni and Prithvi, these were also two missiles that were also successfully started, successfully began or successfully launched under his leadership. Moreover, he was appointed as the chief executive of the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program. What was he appointed? He was appointed chief executive. Where he was appointed? He was appointed chief executive of the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program. Alright. The next one is from the year 1992-1999. Keep in your mind these years 1992 to 1999. Kalam was appointed as the chief scientist advisor. What was he appointed? He was appointed chief scientist advisor to the Prime Minister of India and the Secretary of Defense and Research. During this time, Kalam also served as the chief project coordinator for the Pokhran second nuclear tests. After this, he came to be known as the Missile Man of India. Right, as he had launched many missiles, that's why people called him Missile Man of India. In the year 2002, Kalam became the 11th President of India. We had already discussed he was the 11th President of India, and he served his country till the year 2007. Right, he served means he worked for the country till the year 2007. Kalam was the proud recipient. What's the meaning of recipient? Recipient means a person who gets something. What did he get? He got Padma Bhushan. What did he got? He got Padma Bhushan, the Padma Vibhushan and the Bharat Ratna award from the Indian government. And which year he had got all these achievements? He had got Padma Bhushan in 1981, Padma Vibhushan in 1990, and in 1997 he accomplished with Bharat Ratna award. Alright. He was also awarded the Indira Gandhi National Award for the national integration. What's the meaning of integration? Integration means unity. For the national unity in the year 1997, he was awarded with the Indira Gandhi Award. Alright. So I'm moving to the next slide. Kalam was awarded medals. He was awarded many medals, right? We had already discussed in the previous slide that he was awarded with Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, Bharat Ratna Award, Indira Gandhi Award, right? He awarded many medals, not only by the Indian government but also from the government of the USA, United States of America. Kalam received doctorates, the degree of PhD. Alright, he had received this degree from 40 universities. It's very difficult to achieve one degree from the one university, but he had received 40 he have received doctorates degree from 40 universities. Alright, in addition to his work, he also authored, means he also had written, he is the author of many books. He had written many books like India 2020, right, and the most appreciated, the most praised work of Abdul Kalam, and it was widely read, means it is read by the number of people, that is Ignite Minds and Mission India. Inspiring Thoughts also, these were the work of Abdul Kalam. Ignite Minds, Mission India, Inspiring Thoughts, India 2020, these are the works that was written by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He also used to give lectures at many schools and colleges. He was scientist, he was author also, and he used to give lectures, right? He had delivered lectures at many places, many schools, right? Kalam loved young people and wanted to make a difference in their lives, right? He just loved young people, the young energy, because young people have young energy, right? That's why he just loved these kind of people and he just want to make a difference. Kalam breathed his last is a phrasal verb, and what's the meaning of this word? The meaning of breathed his last means died, right? Kalam died while giving a lecture at IIM Shillong. It's a college in IIM Shillong, and he was giving his lecture there, and he died there. The entire world was saddened by the death of simple, humble, and great man. Not only the India, not only the America, but the whole world was very saddened. They all were very disappointed. They all were very, very sad with the death of the simple person, the humble person, and the great man of India, that is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Missile Man of India. So let me tell you about this chapter. It's a biography. Biography means it's a story of a person's life. You know that it is a story of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and it is written by someone else, not by Kalam. It was written by someone other authors, right? Some other authors. Some other author had written this chapter. That's why it's an autobiography, but because it is based on the life of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. In this chapter, you had read the achievements of APJ Abdul Kalam, the education of APJ Abdul Kalam, the childhood experiences of APJ Abdul Kalam, and you had also learned the entire life of APJ Abdul Kalam in this chapter. So student, thanks for watching. If you have any query, you can ask me. And yes, the question for you is, you have to tell me who is the first president of India, and who is the president. You have to tell me who was the first president of India. Who was the first? The first. And now you have to tell me who is the president nowadays. You have to answer these two questions in the comment box below. Who was the first president and who is the current president of India? So reply in chat box. I'm waiting for your answer. Thank you for watching.